Good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Welcome, Mary. Welcome, John. Welcome, Julian. How are you guys doing? I do need to turn off. Hold on. Or I'm going to come back at the other. Okay. So, I'm sorry, guys. Too many stuff on the screen. So, how is Mary doing? So far, looks like we have three people participating. Let's see how many more we can have join. And I want to kind of, talk a little bit about the change. A lot of people try to dash on Saturday night, so I had to change that to a morning, like today. I know people in New York areas, they still would be dashing, right now. But Tuesday usually is a slower day, so not so less people dash, more probably gonna join the stream. So that's kind of where we decided to make a change. I didn't want to make a change too early in the morning because then people in California, Washington State will have an issue joining us. So, kind of reasons why we made some changes. Doing good, sir. How about you? I'm doing good, Mary. Same to John. I'm doing good. And thank you, John, for the support. And welcome, Joseph. Oh, not much. Just another day, and just transfer the meeting to the morning so we can have a little bit more time, as well as I don't kind of feel sleepy towards the end of the night, end of the evening, and sometimes it's kind of like hard to calm down and fall asleep. And also, I will be going out around 2, so we'll have up to 3 hours of time to chat if we need to. And thank you, Mary, for support. And good morning, John. Good morning. Is it today Monday? Today is Tuesday, John. I I guess you still have not realized it's Tuesday. Where would the Monday be? John, where you live? That it's still Monday. You get John almost confused me with that Monday. I'm like, wait a minute, am I doing the stream on the wrong day? Yeah, it is Tuesday. So Joseph from the Philippines, welcome, welcome. I notice I do have quite a few followers from the Philippines. So Joseph, what do you do down there for living? Deliver food, or you do online support, or what do you do there? So it is Tuesday in Philippines. Okay. It looks like we're having a small crowd today. Let's see if that crowd will grow. No, I thought it's Tuesday almost everywhere. I know some parts of the world it's past midnight and can be Wednesday. So you do support. Okay. So, John, what about you? What do you do in Philippines? And thank you, John, for the support. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm yawning a little. So, what time is in Philippines right now? I could probably time. Oh, it's 11 o'clock at night. You guys are staying late, staying up late. Yeah. Now let's wait for another 9, 10 minutes, and we'll do the draw, see who's the winner, and then we'll go from there. Oh, hey, Julian, how's it going? Good morning, Julian. Who's texting me on my phone? I'll deal with that later. Thank you, John. Thank you. So we're about 8 minutes in. Okay. So, John McPoley, I only see two videos on your YouTube channel. I will subscribe, but under one condition. You make a promise you'll do more videos. Deal? Welcome, Werner. And thank you, Werner, for support. So, John, is that a deal? More videos, at least once a week. I did subscribe, but I want to see at least once a week a video. Perfect. So we have 5 more minutes, and then we'll do the draw. And I'm not sure the topic we're going to discuss today. We have actually two topics we can discuss. The first topic is talk about bookkeeping, record keeping, but that's primarily to U.S. market. I do not know laws in other countries, so if you guys want to, those of you the guys overseas and want to learn something new and present your services to the U.S. market, to people that have businesses in the United States, and great. Um, but primarily it will be for the U.S. market. And here's something little trick for those of you guys overseas. You guys will be surprised how many small businesses do not know how to do their books. It's just I seen so many in construction when I used to do construction. I seen so many people come into their accountant with a bag, grocery bag, full of receipts, drop it on the table, say, I need the taxes done. Really? But you need to first convert those to a ledger or some sort of a software, then total up each category, and then present it to your accountant. Otherwise, it's kind of like you need to hire an accountant at $25 an hour to just do your books. Quite expensive. So I already created a video on the topic, but the goal is to see if anybody has any questions. Let me see what's the name of the video that I created on that. So the name of the video is Record Keeping for Your Gig Business. I'm going to actually copy the link and drop it in the chat. So definitely that video is something that you guys can start off with, and then we can talk more on any questions and stuff like that. So definitely I would say this: if you can figure out a way for business to scan their receipts, let's say to Google Drive, and then you actually put all those receipts in, or maybe even they photograph into Google Photo and share it with you. All you have to do is then go in and categorize. You have a question, you send them a message, what this receipt was about. They respond, and I'm pretty sure you can work out a deal, two, three, maybe $400 a month, $500 a month. They send it in, you do the books for them. I would also recommend, going a little bit more into extensive studying and learning, a little bit of text code in US, so you can be more than just a bookkeeper for them. You can actually, kind of direct them when they have questions, as well as, encourage them to have an accountant through to which you can contact if you have any questions. Those are things that you can provide. And if you find your own accountant, you can actually charge probably between 7 to 1,000 a month, because now any question they have, they direct it to you. You work with your accountant and can be quite helpful. Now, finding the business owners, I'll look into registries, maybe Google Maps. Also, see, but Google Maps, mostly they're already somewhat know what they're doing. So probably state secretary website, where you see new registries, new businesses got registered, contacting them, and offering your services can be quite a lucrative way to make some money overseas. And even, for some of you here in the United States, can do the same, offer those services. And let's say even a company, let's say they're selling a lot of stuff on Amazon and eBay. So instead of, you can either import all of it, and honestly, with, let's say, 300 sales a day, it will probably take you about 3 hours by importing all the data. Of course, through certain imports, you would have to pick so you get all the data, including returns. And then, all you do is just go in, you sort them automatically. Probably for 300 say company that's about 300 sales, to do books for them on a daily basis would take you about an hour, hour and a half. And that's with the Google Sheets. If you do that in other platforms, you're talking about 8 to 12 hours work. So makes a big difference. Well, that's one of the reasons when we started with QuickBooks, and I realized that as we grew, uh, our time became too valuable and too much of time being spent on QuickBooks. So I had to transition from QuickBooks to somewhere else where it would be a lot more easier. And that's where I started building the Google Sheet. And what you're going to see that in the video that I just posted, the link, it's only a small engine out of the big thing that I actually built for the whole company. So still watching here. Okay, awesome. So, okay, we got 3 or 4 people here. Let's check who's here. Um, Everybody has to be present in order to participate in the draw. Okay, why are we seeing this? Participants, perfect. So you have 3 participants today. I'm gonna turn on screen share so you guys can see. Okay, so we have 3 participants, and one of you guys will be the winner. Where is the program? There it is. So the question to you guys is quite simple. Um, how do you guys want me to participate? Because we can do two $25 giveaways, or we can do a $150 giveaway. Choice is yours. Whichever way you guys say you guys want to proceed with, this way we'll proceed. So drop in a comment, $150 or two $25 giveaways. And then Vez, let me go back and grab you because you did not fall into the, where is it? So 225, perfect. The You guys have spoken. So let's see the first one. And we'll put something random in here. We'll activate to reveal the first winner. Dan was Rios. That's so you're gonna be the first winner. And Joseph Pantaluna will be the second winner. Okay, we're gonna turn this off. So as you guys see on the screen, the 2 winners. Can I get both of you guys to drop me your guys' PayPal? So I guess both of you guys are from Philippines, right? If you guys are, I'll need your guys' PayPal email address. Also, I will email you guys with phrases to confirm that are you guys, and then I'll um, send those. So let me turn the screen off. So Joseph, yours on YouTube. Let me look that up. Okay, perfect. So Joseph, I do not need to confirm anything since I can confirm you on here. So let me go in and send you the money. Sorry, everything's for some reason really slow. Okay, send money. So Joseph, I did send it to you. So just let me know that you received. And yes, perfect. Denver Zias, if you can put it on your page, that'll work fantastic. So this way, then we don't need to verify because you're the only one who has access to your channel. So far, I don't see it. So let me know when you update it. So people is. Hey Joseph, you're welcome. You won it. You guys watched it, how it happened. So you're the winner. So both of you guys, Joseph and Denver. Perfect, Joseph. Perfect. So congrats. Whatever you do with them, make sure that they do good for you. So be blessed, man. Okay, perfect. I found it. Come on. Okay, let's go back to PayPal. So, Denver, are you in United States? Because it only came back with an option of USD. So, I want to make sure that there is no error in the email. So, hey, Denver, can you check your email to make sure that it is correct? Because it's coming back with USD only, and I want to make sure that I know usually when I send to Philippines, it comes to you with Philippines option to send, and here just coming back with the US, and I want to make sure that is accurate because so I'm just waiting for you to confirm that the email is accurate so I can at your YouTube channel so I can go ahead and proceed with it. Ooh, let's see what it's payment for. It's requesting for your full name and country of origin. So Denver, I do need that information in order to send the money. I don't know why it's requesting for that. Would you be okay to if you go back to your channel and post your full name and your country of origin because that is the only way I can proceed with the payment. Yes, please do so. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Confirm my email first, okay? Oh, there's let me go back. Denver, I did email you the screenshot of information that I'm being requested. So please confirm. And Mary, me too. I'm not, don't remember you winning yet. So you definitely need to win. Yeah, I don't remember you winning. Yes. So let's keep our fingers crossed. You'll be next, right? Okay. The address you provided to me is inaccurate, Denver, because my email just came back that undelivered. So it's a good thing we that PayPal did catch that. So please verify your email because it is inaccurate. Hey Eric, how's it going? It's early for you. You're what, on Pacific time? We're trying to figure out how to pay our second winner so then we can proceed. Yeah, that's why I kind of scheduled for 11 to give you guys on the East Coast an opportunity, on the West Coast, the opportunity to at least, attend this around 11, 20, 11:30. If I go at noon, the I have to leave the house at 2. That kind of, gives us 2 hours just in case we need more than 2 hours for the stream. Um, I know a lot of people taking Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. Uh, Option for today is to one of the two. The first option is I go through and I answer questions about keeping your records, using bookkeeping with a with a spreadsheet that I created for you guys and showed you guys in a video um, last week. So kind of go on that up. That's option one. Option two is talk about, but that video will only come out tomorrow night. So I guess that second option not really is an option. But how much does it truly cost us to go out and get everything on finance? So that's kind of two topics because a lot of people will go finance our phones, will finance our homes, cars, and especially homes mortgages are something these days we have been conditioned so much. Denver, I'm still waiting on that email, and we've been conditioned so much to take on everything on a loan that right now we're not realizing that something like a mortgage we will refinance every 5 or 10 years will never pay off, and when we get to our retirement age, instead of having and owning a home, we'll still continue paying for it. And that's not exactly the dream of every American to have that mortgage still active when they retire. It should be the opposite. You should have something that's paid off. You should have something that you no longer have to pay for, and something that you can give it to your kids when you die. But that's not how we're being conditioned lately. So that's what I want to talk about is see show people what are the opportunities. Also, when we retire, we want to have at least a half a million to $1 million in our bank account. But how can we make have that in our bank account if we have all this debt? So want to show like with extra couple $100 a month how you can actually get that home paid off faster, continue that amount that you've been paying for that home, investing into something, and by in 30 years, by the time you get to the retirement, you have everything paid off, and also you have money in the bank that you can live off of. So that's the main idea. It's kind of change the mentality, take people back to that mindset that people had 30, 50, 80 years ago, living a free lifestyle and enjoying the retirement instead of getting to the retirement and realizing I still have to work at McDonald's or at Walmart because I cannot make the bills meet because I got tricked into the slavery life instead of the life of freedom. So either or, one of the two topics we can talk today. Um, doesn't seem like we have a lot of people here. Denver, I'm not sure where did Denver go. Let me refresh that again. Let me check if he's still here. No, Denver is gone. So um, at this point, the $25 that Denver did not win, we will give those $25 away the next Tuesday. So the next Tuesday we'll have again $50 up for winning. So not sure exactly what happened with Denver. So, but he's not here anymore, and his email, and I'll show you guys so you guys for the records, so you guys didn't say that. Oh, I just took Denver's money. So here's the email. I did send it to him, and I got the response back that it's undeliverable. So whatever the situation is, and if you guys go to his YouTube channel, has the email I used. So let's try it one more time in case maybe I missed copied something. Send, and we will try to. We'll try to do another reply forward. And we'll do it one more time and see if we get the same response. So let's have one couple more minutes. Yeah, a lot of junk. Guys, honestly, I came back again. So I copied it twice, and you guys seen the second time, and still the same problem. So I guess then, unless Denver comes back with a correction, let me check one more time, one final time. Yeah, he's not here. So unless Denver comes back in correction within today, if not, then it is what it is. That's a Pizza Planet driver. Hey, welcome, Pizza Planet. Um, so as I kind of talked, gave you guys the two options. Which option you guys want to talk on, or how you guys want me to, or maybe you guys want to have a question answers today. I know we have only what two people here, the Eric and the Pizza Planet driver. So how you guys want to proceed? Looks like the Filipinos got were here, got their money, and they left. And now we only have the people that are trying to make the living with the gig world with food delivery primarily. So Eric and the Pizza Planet, it is you guys' decision which topic you guys want to talk on, and or how you guys or questions you guys might have, and let's get this show off the ground. Hey, I committed myself to giving away $25 a week. Filipinos crowd coming in and taking advantage of that. I see very rarely during the first 15 minutes anybody else showing up. So, no, I have not done Amazon Flex. I have watched a couple YouTube videos on it. My Amazon warehouse is about 80 miles away. So, from where I live in the middle of nowhere. So it's actually on the north side of Lexington. So it's just not something unless I would get like a $200-300 delivery, and I'm talking about I don't mind taking seats out of my car or whatever needs to be to get a shift for $200-300, but unless it's $200-300, and I have not seen YouTube's videos with that kind of large payout, I'm not sure is it worth it for me to drive that far, for $40, $50 shift. So, but I will. I am still considering try, at least doing one delivery just for the sake of YouTube video, but um, that probably going to be happening little bit later when I have more of time because I am preparing for a trip to Idaho to visit my parents here in a little bit less than 2 weeks. Planning to leave around the 14th or the 15th. So kind of trying to get enough of videos recorded so I can have enough of videos while I'm traveling, so you guys can still watch and tip into that knowledge and wisdom. Uh, of course, I'll do some videos on my road. I know some of you probably have never traveled outside of your state or surrounding states, and I'll be actually crossing through the whole country. There's some beautiful sceneries out there. As I leave, I'll be going through St. Louis. Then I'll be going through. Let's actually pull up a map. Hey, Joseph, how's it going? You're back. I can't think of anything that won't work yet. It's dedicated to tops. Usually, yeah. So, kind of give you guys idea for the Amazon question. I live in this area right here. We have a Walmart right here. It's a small town. This is actually first DoorDash town, which they kind of branched out into this area, into Harrisburg, into Lancaster. In Lancaster, there's only one spot, McDonald's, that DoorDash services, and we have a couple, fast foods, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's here. So but so far, Wendy's is the only one that I've seen on DoorDash app when I able to get on the schedule on a shift. Amazon is actually right here in this spot right here. So I would actually have to go through Nicholas or through Lexington to get to the Amazon warehouse. And primarily lately, I've been trying to drive in this area right here because it's actually the first area that decent enough. And I'm also with the Grubhub zone in Nicholasville. So in this area right here, so a lot of deliveries that I'll end up getting from Nicholasville on Grubhub is will be delivered to here, delivered to here, delivered to Versailles. I seen some. Uh, I'm sorry, not Versailles, Wilmore. I got some deliveries that took me as far as this area from Nicholasville. So, but I don't. But I'm not sure if I want to go this high up. If you go to Joseph, if you go to my about section, you'll find email for me. So that's the Amazon situation. So I'll be hitting from Frankfurt, and then from Frank go through Louisville, St. Louis. A lot of kind of like a flat area here, very very windy. I have found as I traveled before this area here, very heavy rain at night. So it could be some, interesting scenery, and I'll try to catch, a couple minutes as I travel, kind of give you guys, see. So I might stop by and see Pedro Dorda Santiago in St. Louis. Um, Always driven through it, never actually stopped in St. Louis. Um, I might cut from Kansas to Omaha and take the highway. What is this? Highway 80, or I might go through Denver. I'm not sure. But Denver is also a nice city. I'll try to get an image of that, especially when you get to Thornton. Um, Thornton right there, and it's kind of like Thornton's on a hill, and Denver is down the hill, so you kind of get a very nice picture of Denver. Kind of, we're very beautiful. So I'll try to see if I can maybe stop and shoot a couple images or videos for you guys. And then I come into Cheyenne, huge military base. I'm not sure here, but I know there's a huge military base right here, and it's literally just desert, primarily all the way throughout Cheyenne. Salt Lake City, the capital of Mormons, also a nice lake, nice city, and then I'll cut here with Highway 84 and Twin Falls. Depends what time I will be going through Twin Falls. I might go down and shoot you guys a video of the falls in Twin Falls. But I am going to be by that time about 2 hours away from Boise. So, and then of course, when I'll be in Boise, I might shoot some videos of Boise area as well. If I get hold of my daughter in Seattle, she's turning 18 in this month on the 21st, then I might travel to Seattle. If not, then I don't have a reason to go there otherwise. She's refusing to speak to me, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm trying having a hard time getting hold of her. Yellowstone, that is in Wyoming. So Yellowstone Park is pretty much all this area right here. It does, yeah. So Yellowstone is this area right here, National Park, as you guys can see right here. Um, I have driven through the areas of Yellowstone Park. I have not actually went to discover it, but because I have to work as I travel, because finances are tough, I won't have an opportunity to actually take too much of that tours just to see like a Yellowstone Park and stuff. Especially, um, no, I'd rather take the major highways instead of taking the side roads through the Yellowstone Park. But maybe some other time when finances will be different, then I'll travel more. I be honest, I lived in Montana, where Kalispell, Whitefish. We're actually right here is where we lived. It's in Columbia Falls. So we traveled quite a few times into the Glacier National Park. We actually took once a trip through National Glacier Park through this road right here into Canada. So yeah, so we kind of looked back, and then we came back through this way. Traveled multiple times through um, Montana going east. So I lived in Montana, so kind of familiar traveling this way as well. Traveled this way. Then traveled through North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah. I used to live in Denver for about a year, so I used to have a route that I would come in from um, Denver. I would meet a semi truck that would come in from Las Vegas and Fresco. I would pick up the deliveries of the truck, and then my route would be through Vale, Avon, Eagle, Glenwood. Then I would come from Glenwood north. Hold on, no, not Glenwood. So sorry. So Glenwood, then Newcastle. That would be my last stop because then somebody else from Las Vegas would actually come over this side, and then I would actually go up north to. Hold on. Oh, actually, yes, Rifle was also so Newcastle and Rifle. We didn't have a lot of deliveries in Rifle. But I would actually do Rifle. Then I would go into Greg. So and also anything in between. But those are actually our Walmart stops. So then I'll come in from Greg, and my last stop would be Steamboat. So on Saturdays, because we did not deliver on Sundays. Then on Saturdays, I would actually go into the hot springs, spend the night at hot springs, come back on Sunday, and then drive home back to Denver. So I would actually take this route right here and get back into Denver, and then on Monday repeat the process again. So crazy route, but I had a '04 Prius. I actually showed the picture once. I would load that car up to every possible spot. It would be loaded up. The driver's seat and the driver would be the only thing that would actually leave empty for myself every day. That actually how. And then anything I couldn't take it. One day it would be left over. Would be taken to Denver, and then on my way home I would pick it up. Whatever I couldn't pick up that day, that evening I'll pick it up for the next day for a redelivery. So let me tell you. Okay. Sure. Send an email and we'll go from there. Can't really use my paper right now. Confirm, but it took so long. You can pick another one. Sure, I'll pick another winner next Tuesday. So we'll have another $50 giveaway instead of 25. So that'll be a situation then. Where's the Yellowstone key? A dream to visit. Now you have a dream. Hey, make the dream reality. I can say one thing: you live once. Make sure you fulfill your dreams before you decide to say, you know what, right now it's time to move on. I will after we're done. Um, that email that's on the account, it's only on my phone. So let's, if it's important right now, let's check what's going on. Since I sent it as a friend, I'm not sure that I can cancel. I'll try, but I'm almost 100% convinced that I cannot. Hey, driver dad, how's it going? Welcome. And why are we having problem logging in? Okay. No, I do not have a cancellation option, Joseph. So you will have to see if your friend is good enough to um, forward it to you, because I do not have a cancellation option. Because the way I send it, it's a one-way permanent transaction. So first of all, it allows me to save the fees, and second, you guys are not gonna able to say that, oh, Slavic, you canceled a transaction or you pull the money back. So I'm sorry, Joseph. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of the travel. So yeah, familiar with some of this area. Have been to Sacramento, a nice city. Have been to San Francisco. Have taken out what is that called? Ferry to not Treasure Island. It's where the prison is at, where they held Alcatraz Island, right there. So seeing that, um, I don't know. I kind of, I went, I liked it, but in the day, you're kind of looking at, a prison. You know, not exactly a spot um, you want to end up at, or so it's kind of you see it, but the same you kind of don't feel comfortable when you're there. Very windy city. San Francisco's probably the most windiest and coldest city when you have the wind coming in, especially from the west. Very cold city, even during the summer. It can be very chilly day in San Francisco. Of course, lived in the Seattle area, Seattle surrounding. Quite familiar all the way from Everett through Tacoma area. Lived when I was growing up in Moses Lake. Um, Man, we fished that area so much. Let me. That's Moses Lake. Where is Soap Lake? So, those of you guys that ever go to Washington and decide to go fishing, you do need to make sure check the rules for fishing game. But back then, it was a one trout per hand. Man, nice, tasty eating trout in this lake. It's a cutthroat trout. Beautiful place to fish. Um, Spent hundreds of hours on that lake with parents as I was growing up. We had a boat, and it's a kind of on that lake you can only use a trolling boat. That's electric boat. Yeah, we trolled that lake from end to end. Nice lake to go in. Has 18 different type of minerals. Soap Lake, that's what it's called. You cannot put in any kind of boat in other than rubber boats, the airboats. Nice lake as well. Um, so some places that I've been to that kind of nice. A huge reservoir lake here, uh, Reservoir, nice lake as well. Fished a lot in that lake as well as these lakes that the water comes out and kind of drops into. A lot of fish in these smaller lakes as well. So that the Central Washington was my childhood times. I homeschooled, so we had a lot of freedom as as you homeschool, to do homework whenever you need to have can, and then go and enjoy growing up as a child. So those are the guys that can offer something to your children as they're growing up, put them through homeschool and go out and spend time with them. They will remember that for a long time. They'll remember that for the rest of their life. Oh, Roy, just kind of, we started talking about that I'm going to be traveling to Idaho, and I'm kind of, kind of went into my memories, where I was, the areas I know, areas I traveled to, kind of, talking about my history and going down the memory lanes. And then, of course, Idaho was also been out camping to McCall, even further up with the youth. So a lot of places. My parents actually have a RV that they park at the friend's house here in McCall. So they go out every summer to the RV and spend time there. Nice lake, nice fish. So just kind of going down the memory lane. Um, Actually, I'll show you guys. Let me go down and figure out where this is at. So we need to find Soap Lake back again. Spokane, Soap Lake. Okay, now between Soap Lake and Moses Lake. Okay, this lake right here, Billy Claps Lake. We went into this area right here and we fished with my dad. That day, perch was biting like there's no tomorrow. So, quiet, nice place. I don't know, we probably pulled like 50 perches, and every single one of them was around 12 inches. Usually, you don't find perch that actually grow that much. Very nice spot. So we kind of, till I think it was like 1 o'clock afternoon. Sun is burning. We're like, we need to go home. Who kind of, sun takes a lot out of you when you're on the lake. So we had a 12-foot aluminum boat. I think we had a 10 or 15 horsepower motor. We come out of here into the lake, and the wind are crazy. The waves are 6 to 8 feet high, and we dropped our boat somewhere in this area right here. There's a boat. There was a boat launch. So I guess right here somewhere is a boat launch, and we had to cross, as you guys can see, from here all the way through this lake. So I was running the boat, and my dad was taking the bucket and pouring water out of the boat. So pretty much he would grab the bucket, pours it out, and that's how we were actually trying to make it. We I wasn't convinced that we actually going to make that distance to the car. We didn't realize, and that learned me a lesson. When you're on a big lake, you want to know your surrounding. You want to know what's happening on the main lake when you go into these, cottons or whatever you want to call them, these small areas, and you want to still watch the lake and see what's happening in the main lake. The wind was heavily coming in, I don't know, from north or south, and the waves were actually from south because as I was coming in, all that, every time I hit the wave, all that water would just come right at me. That was a crazy experience back then. So, yeah. So, I guess just a memory lane. That's where we. So, what else? I guess you guys might have more questions when you guys see the video tomorrow night or tonight. Let me check. The true cost will be tomorrow night. You guys will see that video, and you guys might actually have some questions on the video. But anybody here that have any questions on record keeping, bookkeeping for their business? Because I would love to answer that question if you guys have any of those questions. I'm sorry about that. So let me go back to my main screen. So I guess I'm the only one here. No one else is here. So I guess I'll be wrapping it up. So guys, be blessed, be successful, go out, make the money, and I guess we will figure out what kind of topic we'll have next week. I am still working on the dumpling uh, project because I do want to sign up. I want to do a test and kind of, give you guys more information than just, what I see on their website. So when I complete that, I will get back to you guys on that information as well. So, guys, go out, be successful. There's a big day ahead of us. So be blessed and see you guys next Tuesday.